tell me about the desktop product. I think most people who do desktop use Bloomberg or Interactive Brokers or something like that, right? These are like the super pros. But you started mobile first, and now you have the desktop up. How's it doing? What percentage of people use it? Why do this now in year 10? Tell me about the thinking and how it's going.
Yeah. It's going well. We announced at our last earnings call the Robinhood Legend, which is our first desktop product built specifically for active traders, was already at 50 million in revenue run rate. And it's after basically 2 months of being out.
What does it cost?
It costs nothing. Yeah, no additional cost.
So 50 million has been generated in trades from it or revenue from it.
Yeah, and that's basically just the transaction revenue. We're not even, counting what may be incremental margin revenue or interest, which we feel pretty good about that number. And obviously, if it's that way after 2 months, it's on its way to being 100 million business in and of itself. And I call them cylinders. We went from each $100 million business line. I like cars, so is a cylinder for us. So now we're a 9-cylinder engine. When we went public back in 2021, we had maybe 3 cylinders, something like that: options, crypto, equities. So the business has gotten much more diversified. In 2021, we look back at the initial euphoria after we went public. It was a little bit of a weird IPO. Our stock actually went down on IPO day. So it was kind of a stressful day for me. And it went up, as you mentioned, to the 70s the week after. Yeah, it never felt real. I mean, I felt very fragile in a sense because I didn't feel like I had earned that valuation at the time. And the business wasn't diversified. It was very much reliant on a zero rate environment. And so you ask about, the peaks and valleys. When we went through 2022, the higher rate environment, the business normalizing, us having to adapt to not having easy money, not relying on that. It was very painful at the time, but it actually planted the seeds for us diversifying the business, becoming a stronger company, getting the team in a much leaner, better shape. And it sort of like set up the foundation for us to be successful last year and so far this year.
2025 is going to be the year that voice AI really breaks out. Voice AI is going to change everything. And this technology is perfect for building a chatbot or automating customer calls and basically creating these next-gen voice experiences. But building with these tools is so difficult. It's just a bear. It's going to take your developers months to build and test anything even basic unless you use VAPI, V-A-P-I. This is the fastest and easiest way to integrate voice into your products. It's just the most simple API you've ever used. It helps you build, test, and deploy voice agents in just minutes. And you can create ultra-realistic AI voices and customizable personalities. I like that part. All with real-time response speeds. It'd be great? Maybe I just demo it, okay? Listen to this.
Hey, Jason, it's great to be on your podcast.
Oh, okay, great. Are you interested in being the co-host of the podcast?
I mean, I'd love to. Just imagine the banter, AI and humans, the ultimate duo. But I think I'll stick to helping out with Vapi for now.
All right.
What's up in the startup world today?
We have so many things going on in the startup world, including AI. So I'm wondering if you have any tips for founders on how to create great AI experiences.
Totally. I mean, first off, keep it simple. Focus on solving real problems for users. Then make sure it feels natural. Good conversation dynamics are key. Oh, and don't forget to optimize for speed. Nobody likes waiting for a response. What do you think?
That sounds really good to me.
Take care and chat soon.
Gotta say, these are ready for prime time. And if you want to give it a try, and you can see it works, now you got to give Vapi a try. VAPI.ai. Vapi.ai. Use the code TWIST200, TWIST 200, to get $200 in free credits. That's over 1,000 minutes in calls. Great job to the Vapi team.